Hello YouTube, are you searching for a cheap multimeter like this, or a cheap clamp meter like this, or a oscilloscope, handheld oscilloscope like this? Stay tuned for more. Okay, so you want to have a best in budget type of multimeters or clamp meters or oscilloscope. So let's start with this one. This is Uni-T 120A. It comes with this nice enclosure, so you can put it rest like so, and or you can shut it down and just use the leads and just put it on like let's say DC voltage, and close the lid, and you can use it like splash proof or something. The leads are quite small and very light. So my main problem with this is that this does not have replaceable leads. So if these broke, that's gone. And you maybe have the opportunity, if you open it, you can change the leads, solder them inside. But so far so good, this has worked me quite well. Not the biggest, it's slim, works with one CR2032 3 volt what is called small battery, flat battery, and the accuracy of this device is okay. As you can see, you have quite a lot of decimals, 0.000. It is fully auto range, and I've tested this with high-end devices like €750 cost Fluke. And it shows quite reasonably well results with that. I also tested with reading ohms and using my precision ohm meter, and everything went fine. Also I put these into the wall socket at 230 volts, and actually it did not break. So it is okay to plug it into the wall socket. It says here a Cat 600 volts, but these with 600 volts, I'm not that sure. So I'm saying a disclaimer here: do not try wall socket with this device, even if it says so. I'm not trusting this device that much. I will be taking like better ones if I want to measure wall socket, or even just use a oscilloscope for that. It's okay. It's okay to have it in your pocket. So as an example, I'm using this. I'm just keeping it in my pants pockets, so I can use the multimeter whenever I need it. And I also many times I just need to read the DC voltage of a battery or AC voltage from a RCA or something like that, and it does it quite well. So it shows me if I want to know if some signal is coming through. It shows me if it is coming or not, or I check the ohms of a speaker and if it is okay or not. It's done for just that simple task. So this was the cheapest UT 120A from eville.com. Link in description. Check it out. It's cheap, it's quite nice, and it's pocket size. Very nice. Okay, the next in line is Uni-T UT201. Actually, I have 3 of these 201s, and also I've tested the 202A. This is almost the same, but it has 600 amp clamping. I don't need 600 amp clamping. The 400 amps is okay to me. These are also a auto range devices. This does the same as a normal multimeter does. It has 2 leads. Oh, where are they? 2 leads are in here, comes within this kind of bag, and you have 2 leads. These actually say that these are Cat 1000 volts, Cat 1000 volts. Well, I'm not pretty sure about that. These are okay, much better leads than on the cheapest one. It's roughly a 80 centimeters long and spiky point there. I have had some difficulties with these. If you bend it a lot, it will break down. But these I can use these much longer if I don't put them like this. I just put them like in the S loop, like so, and it holds much more durable. In this we have the max hold setting, so if you want to burp music, you just clamp it in and burp it, and you can check the amperage that has gone through from AC side, and also check from the AC side how much the voltage is. With this you can calculate impedance of your system, box rise of your system. Also you can use a precision ohm meter with this. It's precise enough to have a good readings. You can check the ohms, and of course you have this beeper. Actually this has the beeper also, so it's very good device. And also you have the clamp capability. Now if you plan to use this with a DC amperage, you need a Uni-T 203 to that. As you can see, it's not the similar size, it's quite different, but this does not have max hold. It's bad for not having a max hold. This is very nice. You can just plug it in and burp and check it out how much voltage or amperage went through, and you can calculate voltage times amperage, the power that you just drawn from your amplifier, and how much you are feeding to your subwoofers. Very nice device. Cost roughly a bit over 20 euros. So this was around 15 to 16, 17 euros, and this is 22, 23 euros, under 25 euros. Link in description in e-ville both devices. And last but not least, we have a Uni-T UT81B oscilloscope. It is the best device I bought in a long time. Actually now I have two of them. It comes with a big bag like so. Hopefully I don't drop anything. Big bag like so. You get a let's see, this is 230 volt adapter, AC/DC adapter. It outputs 6 volts and 0.45 amperage. You can hook it into the wall socket. You have a slot here where you plug it in, so you don't have to use the batteries. It uses 4 AA batteries. It has stand here, and it is very nice device to hold. It is matte and a bit rubbery on the sides. It has black lightning. It's quite fast, but not the fastest I've seen. You can with this you can check DC voltage. If you change the time a lot, you can check how much your voltage goes down in your battery rack, or you can put a AC mode and check if your amplifier is clipping, or is your head unit clipping, or is your wall socket having some difficulties, having some ripple, or if a refrigerator turns on, you can trigger this, put this in auto and trigger mode, and it will automatically trigger the spikes in your wall outlet. This is Cat 2 1000, Cat 3 600 volts, and it comes with pretty nice leads. As you can see here, these are much better leads than in any of these devices. They say here that it is Cat 3 1000, Cat 4 600 volts. It has these shieldings here, so you don't, if you try to short them out, it is difficult, but you can take them off, so you can spike them into a power wire or something like that. They are also roughly 80 centimeters long. Also you get this BNC adapter, so you can put it in here and use it, a BNC connection here, to use it like a normal oscilloscope leads. And it also provides these shieldings, these alligator clamps for your leads. So first of all you take this off, and then you find the hole there and put it in, and then you can use this alligator clamp clip to hook it in whatever you want it to hook. These are very nice. I've used actually my old leads roughly 2 or 3 years, so they stand a lot of force and a lot of use. And actually my oscilloscope here, it was somewhere here, this is old. I've dropped it as many times as I could remember. It is worn down everywhere, the screen is all scratched, but it still works and still shows nice results, and very good device even today. And now I have a new one, so I can put 2 amplifiers and check the gains and clipping from the both amplifiers at the same time. Also, this comes with a USB lead here. So what it does, you can put it in here. It has a switch. Not switch. It's sending data through here to this device, and like so, you put it in your computer, and it shows on your computer the same thing that shows here. Well, the software that comes within, it's in here, small CD. It's not the best. It's quite plain and simple, but it gets the job done. And you can push print screen to take print screen results and check it out later what the voltage or whatever you measured it was. So best handheld oscilloscope for the price is this, and I'm saying that the best clamp meter for the price is Uni-T 201, and this is the most versatile, cheapest and smallest that you need to have this. It is small pocket size. I'm putting them into my pants, so I have a multimeter all the time with me, because this is quite too big and heavy to be held with all the time with you. So about the precision, I've tested all these devices with roughly 700 euro costly fluke meter, and everything went fine. They all looked like it's showing the same results inside the tolerance. Well, these have so many decimals that it's shown quite a lot of. It has 0.000 decimals, so it's very precise. But when I measured, the results were quite the same. It's not the most precise meter around there, and don't judge me on this. I've used these a lot, and I'm always saying that you don't have to buy the most expensive devices to test your own results. As an example, I'm using a car audio devices. I'm using voltage under 100 volts in AC, and under 100 amps in AC, and over a amp in current, and over a, let's say, 1 volt in the voltage range. So I don't have to I don't need 0.0001. I just need 1 or 2 volts, and the rest is I don't need all those decimals, so I don't care if it is that high into the tolerance, and Oscilloscope will show me if it clips or not. So I'm not saying that these devices are more precise than flukes. I'm saying that if you are a do-it-yourself hobbyist and you want to check out your amplifier stuff or a voltage and or clipping of your head unit, etc., these are very good devices to do that. Well, so that's about it. These are my Uni-T devices. I love each one of them, and everything has never broke me down. I have some of the leads have been broken, mainly these pins. When they go broke, I buy a couple of new ones, but the clamp meters have never broke on me. And these actually have a shutdown function, so if you leave them on, they will automatically shut them down. Pretty nice. That's about it. These were from eville.com, link in description, check them out, and I am happily saying that these are my choice of best in budget devices to have. This as a all-around multimeter, this as the best in budget clamp meter, and this as the cheapest handheld digital oscilloscope. One thing to note, if you are planning on buying those cheap tiny sized like this oscilloscopes, or even those that you can hook in your mobile devices like cell phones or something, check the voltage range. If it does not work in the voltage of up to 100 volts or over, do not take them, because if you want to check your amplifier's voltage, you can easily have a over 100 volt with a 7000 watt amplifier. So you will be needing at least 50 to 60 volts in AC, and if you are using these small devices, small oscilloscope devices, they only have like roughly 14 to 15 volts from peak to peak. That says to me that you can only measure like head units output, but not your amplifier, and you need to check your amplifier gains. First of all, you check your RCAs that they are not clipping, the song is not clipping, and then you check the output of your amplifier if it is clipping or not. Okay, that's for this video. Like if you like, dislike it if you dislike, and leave a comment. What is your favorite? Is there any cheaper and better devices around there? I would like to know, as I just really love these Uni-T devices. On this bombshell we are going to end. I've been watching too much Top Gear. So, see you on the next video. Bye bye.